BT Entertainment Weekly is brought to you by Lime.
Hi, and welcome to another edition of BT Entertainment Weekly. I'm Camila. Thanks for joining us. We hope you had a great and productive week. Now, everywhere you turn these days, you're hearing about more and more art galleries popping up. Last Sunday at the Caribbean Art Gallery in Spicetown, the Honorable Mia Motley opened the art show Women's Work 2, which will feature the work of 12 phenomenal ladies. She encouraged them to stick to it even in these tough economic times.
And I therefore pray that the vagaries of the economic difficulties will not cause Hazeland and Granny, people like yourselves, to give up the effort of trying to maintain spaces like this when all else around you is not supported, because this is a difficult economic environment within which to succeed. But it is so critical, it is so critical, and that we can have the diversity of expression, from Aisha with her jewelry, to Carol with the wearable art, to all of the other traditional modes. Anne, sorry. It's because the last exhibition I did here was Carol's wearable art. That's the very last exhibition I opened here. But basically, that these different modalities of expression hopefully will give comfort and courage to those who think about stepping out of their comfort zone, but who don't believe that others are ready for them to do it in their family, or others are ready for them to do it in their community, or that they can make a living from it. And it is up to us, the rest of us in government and commerce, to create the platforms that can allow you the space and the economic zone to sustain yourselves. Because by your communicating your story to the world, we actually expand the horizons of where the country and our investors can go, because people trade with us and people have an ease of diplomacy with us when they know who we are, what we stand for, and where we want to go.
She also told those gathered that Barbados was at the stage where artists need to speak out.
Barbados is in a stage, or at a state, where our artists and our people must speak. And they must speak because what is at stake is a way of life. It's a way of life that gives us the ease of movement and the ease of communication and the ease of feeling, that if lost will not come back either at all or easily. And it is unfortunate that we have not created the spaces and that we are not summoning the courage, because the country does not only face a fiscal deficit, but there is a deficit of courage and a deficit of conscience.
The Reggae Festival is right around the corner, and one of the promoters, Al Jill, told patrons to expect an even better show this year.
Every year, we make a concerted effort to ensure that that standard is not compromised. So this year, people can expect what they're accustomed to, plus whatever new innovations that we are bringing to the table. This year we have one of the largest camps we've ever had already on the hill. We have two or three of the biggest entertainers in Jamaica right now as far as dancehall music is concerned, for the beach and for vintage. Just as for the hill, we have one of the largest camps of best in vintage and semi-vintage entertainers who will be performing there.
He also announced some of the many changes to the festival.
We have 2 changes of venues. One is for the beach. Traditionally, we have held that event at Brandon, but recently we have problems in terms of the surges taking away the beach, in addition to the fact that there is a lot of vegetation which grows on the beach and is used by turtles nesting on the beach, and which we cannot disturb. So this year we have moved to Bay Street. It's an old venue, but we named it, and it will be transformed into a kind of venue that persons are accustomed associated with fast entertainment and the Reggae Festival. It's being called Reggae Island.
Another event approaching is Rhythm and Spice, which comes off on April 4th. This show will feature the big band Spice and Company and other legendary acts, including Soca Queen, Alison Hines, Sweet Soca Monarch, Reggae Airy, and the Mosaic Steel Orchestra, as well as newcomer Imani.
We thought, why not, as a company, a legendary brand, consider doing our first ever big beach party with what we consider a legendary band and legendary artists on a whole here in Barbados. It's only with great excitement that we have on board Spice and Company, Alison Hines and Biggie Irie as some of our legends as we know. I think everybody in this room has grown up with their music. I don't think there's a single song we don't know.
Dean Straker and Alison Hines expressed their excitement on being a part of the lineup.
All in all, I think with Biggie Irie, Imani, Alison Hines, Spice and Company and the Mosaic Steel Orchestra, I think we're in for a really big night and a real treat. It's from sunset to midnight. As I don't know if you know, but the dress code is bright colored shorts. So, you know, I think that sets the theme for what's going to go down. Drinks are included for 6 hours. That's big. And then the VIP, you know, that's another thing there in itself. Premium drinks and food as well. So I don't think there's much more I can say, except again, thanks to the Hilton and especially Winston, I feel, for inviting us to participate.
To be a part of this amazing, amazing show. When I was approached to be a part of it, I thought, well, yes, this would be a great opportunity, and especially since, because of my schedule still, and I'm still touring and still very active, I don't get the opportunity to perform in Barbados very often. And so when I get the opportunity to perform at such a beautiful and of course absolutely legendary hotel like the Hilton, and to be able to enjoy Barbados and what we have, you know, and definitely, as Dean said, what we take for granted, our beautiful beaches and the atmosphere and the ambience and everything that comes along with that. You know, you as an artist and as a performer, I mean, how are you going to resist that? That's absolutely inviting.
You see, there are plenty of events for you guys to attend in the weeks to come. And don't forget Socatology next Saturday night. We here at BT Entertainment always have you covered with weekend entertainment. Never a dull moment. This week, we end our segment on a sad note. We send our deepest condolences to the family and friends of the late Myrna Squires. Myrna was a beloved member of the Lafferty family and will be dearly missed. That's it from us here at BT Entertainment Weekly. Thanks for joining us for another week. We hope you enjoyed spending the time with us as much as we enjoyed spending it with you. We hope you relax and enjoy this week to come. Remember to link us up on www.barbadostoday.bb or link us on Facebook for more. Email us at entertainment@barbadostoday.bb. And please, let today be the day you love yourself enough to no longer dream of a better life. Let it be the day you act upon it. See you next week.